You can also, there's places where you can order the book, and you can order it as a hardcover, and it's available on Nook and Kindle right now. I'm hoping it'll also be available on the iPad sometime soon. As you can tell, I'm supposed to be chopping all this wood sometime, and that's my job for the day, for this week. I just want to mention a little bit about a theme in my book. I guess just the aspect of friendships. I think we all yearn or crave at least someone that thinks our life is important enough that they will spend time with us. I know for myself, that's been a big struggle in my life. Right now I have a few friends. Sometimes I think this goes back to the whole realm of expectations that I mentioned before, about it. Sometimes we compare our lives to others, we see that others have all these friends, and then you look at, I know I can only speak for myself, but I look and see that I have a few, and I guess that's good. And I still spend a lot of time alone, which is fine because I have God with me, and as long as I have God, and I'm good with that. I know at times it would be nice to have people to do stuff with, and but I believe that I have to be content where I'm at, and pray and believe that friends will come in God's timing. And sometimes I think we yearn for things that, and expect things that God in His sovereignty hasn't provided yet. I know in my book, I mentioned this a lot more in my second book. Right now I'm still looking for a publisher. I'm getting pretty close. I mean, there's always self-publishing, and there's if you have enough money, there's always a publisher. It seems like. The problem is, I don't really have that much right now. So, I'm still looking for an agent, maybe a cheaper publisher than the one that I've come across. Even the one that I have right now is, I don't have enough money to go with the same publisher again, which is fine. God will provide something. But, so I'm not too concerned about that. I just want to mention the whole idea of that the friendships I mentioned a lot more in my second book, and where the main character Derek and a character I introduced at the end of my first book, Closet, is Jacob, and Derek and Jacob are key characters in my second book, and so they have a great friendship. And even in my first book, the friendships I have is between people like Derek and Rachel. They're married, of course, and their marriage is a little bit rocky, a bit because of the unmet expectations they both have going into their marriage. And that causes a little bit division and uncertainty, and perhaps some conflict in the marriage, I guess, and the friendship, I guess. And even at one point, Rachel turns against Derek, and that's one of the aspects I have in the book, is that Derek has to win the love of Rachel again, because she has been influenced by darkness once she goes into this other realm. And I won't say too much about that right now. Just the thing is that Derek has to win Rachel's love back before he can really find his son, and he needs to do this before his son gets sacrificed. And so that's a question I have in the book is, will Derek be able to win the love of Rachel again before his son gets sacrificed by this witch and a demon? So all that to say is that we all struggle at times with friendships. We all struggle with expectations and wondering if things are going to churn out the way we want them to churn out. But we know in God's sovereignty everything does work out for our good, even though right now we might not see it. I just want to leave you with my email or my website. It's ericjohnswanson.com, and you can purchase my book and on Nook or Kindle. You can also do it through lulu.com. You can purchase it as a hardcover through my website. It's available at a bookstore in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin, called The Lighthouse. Thank you for listening and to this video